Thousands of people spread across Perth's Langley Park, then spilled onto the streets.
What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now!
With a united message.
Black lives matter! Black lives matter!
Holding signs and wearing masks, the protesters called for an end to racial violence and Aboriginal deaths in custody.
I want good for my kids. I want them to grow up in a better world that I had to struggle in.
That's in custody. It's been going for too long and it needs to change, yeah.
Noongar elder Ben Taylor has been fighting for the rights of Indigenous people his whole life. Now his daughter Jacinta is taking the lead as one of the organisers of today's protest.
There have been people like my dad and Auntie Mingley who have been pushing for change since they were my age. You know, that was 50 years ago. I don't want to be having to be 80 years old and pushing for this kind of change for my children and my children's children.
There is new hope now because these young people that organisers, Mingley and us elders stood back and we said what a wonderful job they're doing. They can see that Black Lives Matter.
Speakers at the rally also condemned mining giant Rio Tinto for its destruction of a 46,000-year-old Aboriginal heritage site in the Pilbara last month.
That gave the archaeological evidence that Aboriginal people sat in those caves, ate kangaroo meat together and they just blew it away and it's gone now forever.
The rally went ahead despite pleas from the WA Premier for it to be postponed due to the coronavirus pandemic, with organisers handing out face masks and hand sanitizer and urging people to keep their distance. Despite the very large crowd which spilled out onto the street, police stayed well back throughout the day, watching on from a distance. Organisers are standing by their decision to hold the event, although the group of young women, all aged under 30, say there are lessons to take away.
Being prepared in terms of speakers, being aware that people get really emotional and it is an emotional time, and learning how to navigate that I think is super important.
Aboriginal elders like Ben Taylor hope this next generation of activists won't need to organise many more. Rhiannon, ABC News.